An unrealistic expectation is to expect any of us to speak with an English accent, although yours is probably the best.
No, it's pretty lousy, but no, since like you mentioned, we got a couple of crew members here that are from England. You try to do a British accent and they just look at you and go,
we don't try anymore, but
No.
we do have the inside track if we want to do a British accent on a commercial or something.
Exactly. We're both staying up way too late still.
Oh my goodness.
You finished your novel.
I finally did, but man, what a bummer. And then I couldn't sleep because everybody died.
About the Irish potato famine.
I mean, I know a lot of people died, but oh my goodness, you care about these people and they all die.
And then I'm watching the Ken Burns Roosevelt long documentary on PBS.
So they're running, what, 2 hours a night?
Well, they're 2 hours a night. It started Sunday, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and so they're 6 hours.
Wow.
And we just got to when Teddy Roosevelt died in his sleep, and so we still got to get through Eleanor and FDR.
That's
and I'm thinking,
major commitment.
yeah, I'm just thinking, how long? This is a long documentary, but it's fascinating stuff.
Speaking of the UK.
Speaking of the UK, before we go to Megan and Kurt with news and weather, we have breaking news out of North Wales. Do we have some No, we don't do that anymore, do we?
No, nobody even knows what that is.
Officials with Mattel Toy Company are investigating a swearing Barbie doll. Apparently, Barbie likes to drop the F-bomb. Now, we're not making this up. This actually happened here. There's a mother in Wales. There's the Barbie, the talking Barbie right there.
She's supposed to say what?
Well, she's supposed to say 15 different things like, I love a makeover, there's no substitute for glitter, and to the salon. But apparently when this 7-year-old girl got a brand new Barbie home after playing with it for a couple days, she pressed the button and Barbie said, "What the expletive?"
After playing with it for a couple of days.
After playing with it for a couple of
So it
days.
just suddenly started doing this.
No, it's just all of a sudden, what the F-bomb? And so and Mom heard it. Mom was beside herself. She took it back to the store for a refund. The store wouldn't give her a refund because,
Not their fault that it's a swearing
exactly.
Barbie.
So
how does this happen?
So she got online apparently and called Mattel.
I would too.
And Mattel is now investigating the foul potty mouth Barbie.
How does that happen? If you get a follow-up to this, you have to let us know.
We will keep you posted for breaking news.
Well, one thing too, tomorrow we're going to be giving away more swag for the new season.
The tchotchkes for NBC.
Tchotchkes, yeah. So tune in tomorrow. You're going to want to be the first caller.
All right, now at 9:04, Megan, try to follow that one, will you?
I don't think I can, honestly. It's a pretty good story. Well, here's what's happening in the news locally in Bismarck. Mekoche Studio is using a very interesting technology to take photos of various state agencies. Vicki Nguyen has that, and we'll see what they're using. And the TSA is displaying items that they've confiscated at the Bismarck airport. Jennifer Deming will see what they've found, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter. And with Howard and Mr. Food Test Kitchen, it's one of the best porks out there, and if you're a Marsala fan, then this recipe will just keep getting better for you. Okay, I'm not very good at cooking meat, but this is one that I'm going to have to suck it up for because it's so good. Learn how to make pork tenderloin marsala. Will you suck it up for this recipe, Kurt Olson?
I don't know. It looks pretty good. I might have to give it a try.
Just like the weather.
Oh, the weather's absolutely beautiful. A chilly start to the morning, so as you're heading out, you may want to grab a jacket. But your current temperatures are sitting right now in the upper 40s to low 50s in some spots. 48 in Bismarck, 49 in Dickinson. You're at 50 degrees up in Minot. Dealing with some clearing skies, so that sunshine will need to poke through. But your current winds are very light. Some places only upwards of 12 miles per hour. So it's overall going to be a fairly light, windy day. But your current satellite radar looking dry. Some places in the southwest portion of the state seeing some clouds, but those will break up as you move into the afternoon. In parts of central North Dakota seeing lots of sunshine right now. So it's overall going to be a great day, Megan and Kevin. Monica and Kevin, I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's okay. Look at this guy.
What a handsome fellow.
Isn't he good looking? His name is Frisco.
Frisco.
Yeah, and he is frisky. But
Yes,
not terribly so. I mean, look at how nicely he's sitting.
In a fun way.
Yes, he's a beautiful dog. So it's Wednesday. That means it's time for our NDT Pet of the Week. Mandy Schaaf is here. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning.
As always, with Central Dakota Humane Society. What's his story?
Thank you for having us. And as you can see, he did get the memo about yellow.
Yes, he
There
did.
he goes,
I'm the only
okay.
one who didn't get it.
What a
Dressed in yellow.
handsome fellow, though. He's just
Yes,
gorgeous.
he is, and he's a very nice dog. Frisco is a pit bull. And he was an unclaimed impound dog, so he came to live with us about a month ago. He is 2 years old. We don't know a lot about him because he was a stray. He is a very nice walker. We've had a lot of volunteers that have worked with him.
And
that
he's
have-
seeing himself in the TV.
Yes,
there.
and
He's
he
just
is
checking
thinking-
himself out there.
Thinking how handsome he looks. Yes. You know, one of the things about pit bulls, as you can see, he's very strong and very muscular. But one of the things that I noticed is he is a very nice walker. When we walked in from the street, he did not pull. He just walked as nicely as could be,
Wow.
rode very nicely in the car as well. He does seem to get along okay with other dogs. Again, you know, we haven't had him for a real long period of time, and he was in quarantine for a couple of weeks. So we still, you know, need to learn a little bit more about him. But I think he, very friendly dog,
Sure.
seems to like men, women.
All of us were able to walk up to him and,
Yes.
and put a hand out, and he was very happy to see all of us.
Yeah,
Now,
and
he is neutered.
he is, yes.
He's
yes.
ready to go.
Right, $69 for Frisco. We do ask people to visit twice, and if they've got a dog, we want them to bring their dog to meet Frisco to make sure that they get along okay.
Okay.
But yeah, basically, like you said, Kevin, he's ready to go.
How old is he?
He's 2.
2. Okay, so this is as big as he's going to get.
Yep, yep. And you know, he might fill out just a little bit more, but I mean, I think, you know, he as you can see, you know, he's in pretty good shape. He doesn't carry a lot of extra weight on him, but you know,
No, he's-
I don't think he's too skinny either. So
He's in excellent shape. He's
Yeah.
in prime shape. He looks very healthy.
it's all those dog walkers out at the shelter that keep him in
Excellent.
shape.
Hey, Mandy, can I ask you about something
Sure.
I've been wondering about? This is, you know, there was a lot of activity at my house over the summer. And now, because everybody's gone back to school and back to, well, obviously we were back at work and
Sure.
vacations are over.
Yep.
It's kind of quiet at my house, and the dogs are a little bit, you know, they're sad.
Yeah.
Are they having a little
I
anxiety
think
that no
so.
one's
They're
home
wondering
anymore?
where is everybody. So they're thinking they got, I don't know. It's just there's just a lot less activity. Is that common?
well,
Does that
I
happen?
think so, yes. You know, I guess one of the things that we can do is just, you know, kind of, we're in our own routines, and like you said, you know, summer's very busy for a lot of us. The kids are home. There's a lot of, you know, activity centered around the house, and then all of a sudden it's gone.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe that's something that, you know, how you plan your day or you plan your kids' day, maybe you can include planning a little bit for Fido, so
Like
to
a little
speak.
activity.
Little activity. Like, for example, if you are going to be taking your kids to school, for example, in the car, maybe your dog could go with you.
Okay.
That would give them a little bit of a treat, so to speak. Or if they're going to, you know, walk to meet the bus, maybe as long as the dog's okay with other kids.
Oh, that's a great idea,
They could take
yeah.
them for a walk, you know.
Sure.
So it's something that they get a little bit of activity or a little bit of extra attention during that time as well. And like you said, the anxiety thing, you know, when everybody's home, sometimes, you know, we don't notice those things if there's a thunderstorm or whatever. But if they're anxious a little bit anyway because no one's around, they can sometimes, you know, develop into something a little bit bigger.
The
you know,
anxiety separation.
Exactly.
And so we're talking about really two different things, aren't
Right, right. I mean, I think there's the separation anxiety where as soon as they can't see you, they, you know, start to get nervous and, you know, don't really know what to do with themselves. And then also the
that
anxiety.
leads to destructive behavior.
Right, it
yeah.
can. And then also the anxiety about storms or noises or
Okay.
things like that. So I think, you know, some of the things that we can do, again, is, you know, just be aware, you know, kind of observe your pet to see if they are, you know, developing something like that. And then also have a safe spot where they can go, you know, where they feel safe. Like, for example, if your dog has a kennel in a quiet space in the house somewhere, maybe that's a place where they want to stay when no one's home.
Okay.
Like I said, you know, I've always said we kennel our dogs for their safety as well as the safety of our possessions.
Right.
So, you know, sometimes that's an option for people.
Okay, and then people, I think, sometimes forget that dogs don't mind the kennel. We wouldn't like it, but they don't
Right.
mind it.
Right, they think of it as their safe spot.
Right.
And sometimes if you have a dog that's, you know, you want to make sure they're used to the kennel, you know, if they have never been in the kennel all summer and all of a sudden you stick them in a kennel, you know, that's probably not a very good idea.
I know with my dog, if I can't, all of a sudden I can't find him anywhere in the house, I know where he is. He's
Yep.
in his kennel because it's a comforting
Right,
place for
right,
him.
it's a safe spot.
Yeah.
Right,
Excellent.
and that's the same with my dog, too.
All right, you've got the Shaggy Shuffle coming up
Yes,
this
yes.
weekend. In fact, on Sunday. Tell us
Right,
more about
yes,
that.
we are very excited. It sounds like the weather's supposed to be nice.
Yes.
We're keeping our fingers crossed. And we have a walk at the state capitol. It's called the Shaggy Shuffle. It's one of our largest fundraising events. And we are hoping, you know, that we'll get a great turnout for the event. We are starting the registration process at 12 o'clock. We are going to have some fun things going on before the walk. The walk actually starts at 1. So we are going to have some music, we're going to have some face painting going on. We have what we call a flealess market, where we're, where we're going to have a few vendors that will be selling their items, and 20% of their proceeds will go towards the Central Dakota Humane Society. And we will have some merchandise there from
great
CDHS as well.
to give away here.
Yes, we do, depending on the amount of money that people raise. The more money they raise, the better it is for the shelter, and the better it is for them because they'll get some good prizes.
Well, a Fitbit is a great thing to have.
Yes, yes.
Monica knows about these.
Yes,
We've
exactly.
got this great vest. It's got a strip on it so that you can wear it when you're out walking your dog at night so that you can be seen. We also have, everybody's got a cell phone and iPods and all that. So we've got a couple of different chargers here. We've got one that you can put in your cigarette lighter of your car.
Good to have.
And and this
then
one
the
is
solar
Yep,
charger
this one's
there.
a solar charger, so you can just charge that up by placing it in the sun or plugging it in, and then you can use that to charge up your phone.
I had no idea that even existed.
Yeah.
Where have I been?
Yeah, it's a cool little
It is
thing.
a cool
So,
thing.
so it's $25 just to
Yes.
sign up for
Yep,
it, and
yep.
then you can take it one step further and get sponsors for
exactly.
your walk.
Yes, and like I said, the more money you raise, the better prizes you get. We do have some neat T-shirts that we had designed just for this event, so those will be available as well. If you're interested in signing up for that walk, you can either show up that day for the $25, or you can get our pledge form online if you just go to our website at cdhs.net, and then you can also sign up online as a walker, and then you can invite your friends and family to support you, even if they're not here locally to get the money in hand. They can go on our website and they can find your name as a walker, and then they can donate to you as well.
Excellent. Thank you, Mandy. Good luck with the Shaggy Shuffle.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, Frisco.
He'll
Good
be
luck
there.
to you, too.
He'll be there.
Coming up on North Dakota Today, we're going to try to live up to everybody's expectations. Is that even possible?
No.